Hey, it's Brandon, and welcome to Retro Reactions, a place where I experience amazing music from the 70s, 80s, and 90s for the very first time. And today we're going to be traveling all the way back to 1973 to listen to Biz Kids by the amazing Steely Dan. And this one comes from Countdown to Ecstasy, their second studio album. It's a satirical critique of the vacuous, decadent lifestyles of wealthy young Hollywood elites and the entertainment industry in general in the 1970s. Let's go. I've missed you, Dan.
Sleeping with the shade on the light, while the poor people sleeping, all the stars come out at night. While the poor people sleeping with the shade on the light, while the poor people sleeping, all the stars come out at night. After closing time, at the Guernsey Fair, I detect the El Supremo from the room at the top of the stairs. Well, I've been around the world, and I've been in the Washington Zoo, and in all my travels as the facts unravel, I found this to be true. While the poor people sleeping with the shade on the light, while the poor people sleeping, all the stars come out at night. While the poor people sleeping with the shade on the light, while the poor people sleeping, all the stars come out at night. On the corner, with the rug inside, they got the booze they need, all that money can buy. They got the Chevrolet bodies, they got the Steely Dan t-shirts, and for the coupe they cry. They're outrageous, honey, let me tell you. While the poor people sleeping with the shade on the light, while the poor people sleeping, all the stars come out at night. While the poor people sleeping with the shade on the light, while the poor people sleeping, all the stars come out at night. Come out at night, while the poor people sleeping with the shade on the light, while the poor people sleeping, all the stars come out at night.
Still going. Harmonica on the left. Sounded like it. Okay, was not ready for that one. Not what I expected. One of the most un-Steely Dan sounding songs that I think I've heard. Of course, it has their flavors, but very different. That's a lot to digest there. And of course, 2 words repeating what seemed like 500 times in the song. It would have helped if I knew what they were. I was hearing Las Vegas, then I was hearing Lost Wages, and I have a feeling that it's neither, so I shall be right back. I'm going to look it up. All right, I guess I was right on one of my guesses. They're saying you go to Lost Wages. I think after pondering that for a few seconds, they're kind of making a pun, equating Hollywood with lost wages, all about the money, all about, failing. A lot of people go there and fail. I don't know. And then they're using, obviously, Lost Wages as a reference to Las Vegas, where you also lose a lot of money. That's kind of my quick interpretation. And I have lived in Hollywood for a little less than a year, so I can say it is a kind of crazy place. At least it was for me. That's why I left. So kind of a dirty and groovy start. Of course, they do groove to perfection in basically all of their music. So, that was similar, but again, the vibe overall different. They start singing Lost Wages over and over. The fact that it went on through basically the whole song is kind of like a backing vocal, a lead backing vocal, made it very hypnotic, the repetition. Wow, so different for them. I definitely loved, and I've said this many times, Donald's vocal cadence here. Kind of playful, unique. It always stands out. I mean, his tone stands out as it is. Then when he does these cool cadences and how he delivers the lines, even better. I think at one point he was almost just talking fast. Really cool moment there. You know what I'm talking about if you know the song. Of course, Jeff Baxter's guitar was amazing here. Pretty sure that's who it was playing throughout the song. It was so interesting, it kind of was weaved throughout the whole song almost constantly. So it kind of, for me, felt like an understated guitar solo, but for the entire song. Really interesting. And of course, I love the dirty tone of the guitar to match the dirty tone of everything else. Then a wonderful, proper, extended electric guitar solo again by Jeff. Amazing. He knows how to work his magic. Then all of a sudden the ending got very chaotic. These different sounds coming in. Wow. Heard some cool percussion as well. Did I hear a tambourine at one point? It's like the music itself was a metaphor for something else. I was trying to figure it out. Maybe it was representing the chaotic, repetitive, fake nature of Hollywood and stardom. That's how I see it on first listen. And I'm sure that's how many people view Hollywood. Yeah, so what a surprising song. So different. I love different vibes from bands that I discover all the time here on my channel. So it makes it stand out. Not my favorite Steely Dan song, of course. They have so many gems, but I think everything they do is wonderful. I'll give this one 5 golden records, an A score for Biz Kids by Steely Dan, 1973. And thank you so much as always, Donald Fagen, Walter Becker, Jeff Baxter, Jim Hodder, and anyone else involved. All right, that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment down below. If you wish to chat about this one, I would really love to know what you think. So you take care, stay safe, stay hydrated, and remember to let peace, calm, and light into your day and night. And I'll see you next time in the past.